I love that step down. It's so cool how you land down here in this valley and then you just launch right back up. What up, everybody? I am here in MX versus ATV Legends. Been a while since I've played this one, but I have been playing it a little bit in my free time, and I'm having some fun with it. I think this game is actually pretty sick. I think it's slept on. I think a lot of people don't play this game. I think time trial is really fun in this game, and the stock tracks are also pretty nice. So the track that I'm going to be riding, well, before I get to the track that I'm going to be riding, take a look at these leaderboards. They're empty. There's only a few people. Let's go to global. Only a few people have turned laps on these tracks. I think this proves that this game is slept on. I don't think many people have played this game. I have done quite a few laps on this track trying to learn it and make the video on it, but I just haven't been successful yet with either of those things. So I don't have a consistent lap yet. My fastest lap is a 2:57. That's the fastest lap on the leaderboards because the leaderboards, like I said, they're empty. No one's playing this game when it comes to time trial, which I think is crazy because this game is super fun to just kind of chill on. It's not MX bikes. Like if you're looking for something that you can easily just pick up and play, this game is perfect for that. Like there's a little bit of a skill gap to it, but at the same time, it's not difficult to just pick up and just come out here and start doing laps. Now, you might have a lot of crashes on those laps, but a game like MX Bikes, like you might not even be able to get around the track for a little while. Like those simulator games like MX Bikes and MX Simulator, there's a little bit of a learning curve right at the beginning. This game really doesn't have that. Now, if you're gonna get good at the game, of course, it's gonna take time. You're not gonna be good right off the bat, but it is a little bit easier to just pick up and play. I mean, you can see I've already crashed a few times in in this lap, so I'm not good at this game, but at the same time, I have done, you know, several of the sections out here. It's just linking them all together that I haven't done yet. This section coming up is super cool. It's a triple. Yeah, dude, that's the best that I've hit it. And the scrub hill right here. I was thinking I could maybe double down right there, but not quite sure. But this track is just a pure MX versus ATV track because back in the early days of MX versus ATV, in the Unleashed and Untamed era of this game, the tracks are a little ridiculous. The outdoor tracks are a little bit on the unrealistic side. And then Reflex came along and just completely changed this franchise and went a little bit more in the realistic direction, which Reflex was incredible, dude. That's definitely my favorite MX versus ATV game. But I think Reflex, and this might be a controversial take, but I think Reflex actually went a little bit too far away from what MX versus ATV was. If you look back at Unleashed and Untamed, those games had so many different types of vehicles. The tracks were a little on the ridiculous side. Supercross was actually pretty good as far as realistic goes, but even those tracks were overscaled. Reflex was overscaled as well on Supercross, but I'm not trying to knock Reflex here. I'm just saying that I think Reflex got a little bit away from what the game used to be with all the vehicles and the ridiculous levels and the free ride areas. Reflex kind of went in a more realistic direction, and it was great for the motocross side of the game, but when it came to just like the free arcade, just exploration type of game, I kind of feel like they got a little bit away from it, and they're getting back to it with this game a little bit. I think it kind of mixes the two. It mixes what they were going for in Reflex with the realistic side of things just a little bit, and it mixes back in those older crazy outdoor motocross tracks. Now I wish they would bring back the monster trucks. I wish they would bring back, you know, all the crazy vehicles, because that was what was fun about this game. Bring back the airplanes, bring back the helicopters. Like, let's see all that stuff return. That was what made MX vs ATV super fun, because you could mix it up. It wasn't just about racing dirt bikes. And in Reflex, it was just pretty much just all about racing. They had trophy trucks and dune buggies in there, but that was really about it. No monster trucks, no airplanes, no helicopters. I wish they'd bring that stuff back, because that stuff was really fun. If I want to play a realistic motocross game, I'll go play MX Bikes. I can go play MX Simulator. So if you're looking for something realistic, they're out there as well. But this game fills the void of fun, unrealistic, but kind of realistic at times type of motocross game. I love that step down. It's so cool how you land down here in this valley and then you just launch right back up. Certain sections like that one right back there, you know, that's unrealistic. But then this section right here, I mean, it's not anything too crazy. And then you get back into just like super gnarly uphills and downhills. That was clean. Like this section right here, this isn't unrealistic at all. But the environment that this track is in is unrealistic. So they do a really good job of mixing the realism with, you know, the unrealistic stuff that MX versus ATV kind of started out doing. I might be able to beat my fast lap. Oh no. Let's see, what was that? 254. That puts me under the 250 mark that I was going for. Let's see if I can put together a clean lap. I might be able to get, or not two. I didn't get under the 250 mark. I'm stupid. I got under the 255 mark. I want to try and get under 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm still 4.5 seconds off of the lap that I want to get. Oh man. Oh dude, I knew I was gonna crash there. I got way too sketchy right before landing. I'm gonna try this outside line. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go off the track and get stuck on a rock. If you have not played this game, if you have it and you just haven't played it in a while, I definitely recommend spinning a few laps, just checking it out, because they are working on this thing and they are trying to make it better, and they are trying to make it, you know, just a better game, which is all that you can ask for. I mean, we've got this, we've got Track AR that they're working on. We've got, did I just quad down that? Oh man, that was a little bit too big of a impact there to ride away from. But MX Bikes is being actively worked on, so I mean, I guess that makes 3 motocross games that are, you know, all different and currently being developed right now. So I think this is just another one in the mix that I'm gonna support because I love motocross games. I always love motocross games, so every motocross game for the most part, I'm gonna, as long as I have fun playing it, I'm gonna make videos on it and I'm gonna support it and I'm gonna keep playing these things. I want to see more times on the leaderboards as well. Again, I'm really surprised more people don't just sit down and chill with this game. I feel like it's a perfect game to just play while you're just chilling, like not taking it serious. Oh, just bouncing right off the top of that thing. Yeah, it's not overly competitive. It's not like MX Bikes. If you're looking for, you know, the MX Bikes experience, that's there as well. I think it's cool that we actually have different motocross games to choose from that provide a different experience, because there for a little while after Reflex, it was just Reflex and MX Simulator. MX Bikes wasn't even in the mix until probably, I don't know what, 8-9 years after Reflex came out, and MX Simulator's been out forever. So I mean, there was a void there for a while. I mean, you had a live that came out, but that game was super limited, and then Supercross Encore was not a good time for most people. And then All Out came out, and that really wasn't that great either. This game is definitely a big step ahead. Oh. We had the MXGP games and the Supercross games there for a while too, but yeah, those were cool at first, but after a little while, I definitely got tired of those games. Like, I think Supercross 4 might have been the last one that I played, so I didn't even touch 5 or 6. I just kind of got burnt out on those games. It just felt like the same thing every single time, and there really wasn't any advancement. They were just like, yeah, we'll come out with a new game every single year. They didn't really try and work on the previous games that they had. They would just come out with a new game, which almost felt like an update to the old game, but it was a full price game every single time. So yeah, the milestone games I really didn't love. Again, a few of them were cool. I did play my fair share of them, but I think this has more potential for sure to be a better motocross game long term compared to those milestone games, because they're constantly working on it. This game continues to change, and when you have a developer that's that involved, they're not just putting a game out and just forgetting about it. It's probably going to get better over time, and you're going to get more content coming out for this game. And again, keep your eyes peeled. They have some really cool things in the works for this game. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That was sick. I just hit that so good. Yeah, this game's definitely going to go in rotation. It looks good. The tracks are sweet. Like, I feel like these stock tracks need more spotlight put on them, because I don't know if there are very many YouTube videos out there showing these tracks. But this one's sick, and if the other tracks are like this, which I'm not even sure, I haven't even played all the outdoor tracks in this game. I feel like I just hit that section super good. But if all the tracks are as cool as this one, then this game's full of good tracks. So I'm really excited to check out more of these tracks and do more time trials. I think the time trial is cool. I enjoy this better than racing the AI because I'm racing myself. So it really kind of sets the bar at what my skill level is. So if I continue to beat my ghost, that just means that I'm getting better at the game. The AI can get a little boring at times. And then you've got the multiplayer side of things. So after I get my skills up, I can go over there and hopefully be somewhat competitive. Dude, I feel like I'm ripping this lap. Yeah. All right, that's the fast line there. What is that lap? Ooh, a 2:43. Oh man, that was a ripper for me, dude. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat that, but I'll try. Yeah, this game is super fun to just sit down and chill with. Yeah, if you haven't played this game in a while, I suggest picking it back up and giving it a try. I feel like this game really gets back to the roots of MX versus ATV. I think it's a great, like I was saying earlier, I think it's a great mixture of Reflex and the older MX versus ATV games. I mean, we're not gonna get another game that's just like Reflex. That's just never gonna happen. But I think this is a really good middle ground. It's fun. I really enjoy it. And I'm really looking forward to what is to come from this game, because like I said, they are constantly working on it. And from the updates that I'm hearing through the grapevine, they've got some really cool things planned. So keep paying attention for this game if you're interested in it. And again, if you already own this game, just maybe take it for a 15-minute spin. See what they got going on now, because I haven't played this game a whole lot until really the last couple of days, and I'm very surprised at how good this game is. Again, especially in the time trial mode. I'm gonna try and I've already started this lap, so I might as well try and see if I can somehow turn a 240. That would be nuts. Getting a little sketchy there, somehow saving it. Oh, I thought I was about to lay it down. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty quick. What? Okay, that was weird. Don't think I should have crashed right there. No way I beat my lap. Hit this double though. I think that's only, never mind, I just crashed. So yeah, sometimes it it makes you crash when it probably shouldn't have. There's another one. That one I did land pretty flat. So the game's not perfect, but I do enjoy it. I think this is a game that I probably would have made more videos on in the past if I was making videos, but I wasn't making videos on anything. for the last year and a half, so I really didn't play this too much. But now that I'm back to making videos again, this game's gonna be in rotation. Ooh, almost looped it out right there. Yeah, that's a good whip jump right there too. Any of them that hit to the right or to the left, just, it works so well in this game, because trying to bring the bike back straight after throwing a whip is what I find to be the hardest part. What happens if I go here? That's a little bit different line. Bouncing off the fence. So I'm sure there's fast lines out here that I've missed. I'm just trying to go for the consistent lines. But I got the fastest time on the leaderboards, so maybe someone can beat it. I don't know. If you beat it, let me know in the comments. But if you guys have any fast laps on any of these tracks, go ahead and throw them up on the Discord or down in the comments. I'd love to try and, you know, see if I can do something with it. No guarantees, because I'm not good at this game, but I think it's super fun. I'm gonna play this game some more on the channel. I'm gonna get out of here. There's no way I'm gonna be able to beat that lap that I already set, so I'm just gonna call it there. Thank you guys for checking this out, and I'll see you all in the next video.